Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Ebben with a WBZ News Update. Top stories today: fire forcing a mass evacuation at Brockton Hospital today. We're told it started in a transformer room. National Grid had to cut the power and the generator, so crews are now in the process of making sure all patients are being moved to safety. The fire's contained and mostly extinguished, but officials are asking people to avoid the area. The good news is there are no reported injuries at this time. Also happening this afternoon, a woman from Duxbury accused of killing her 3 children will appear in court on murder charges today. Lindsay Clancy is still in the hospital, and so she is set to be arraigned from her hospital bed. Sources say she was suffering from postpartum psychosis at the time. Her attorney says she was over-medicated. And homeowners and businesses across the region are dealing with broken pipes after the extreme change in temperatures. Some are being told they're going to have to wait another week before repairs can be made. Plumbers say they are inundated with calls in the last few days alone after pipes froze solid on Saturday, then thawed out on Sunday. We are in a next weather alert this afternoon as cooler temperatures settle in. Let's get a check of the forecast with meteorologist Zack.
A beautiful way to go through a Tuesday afternoon in February, but we certainly have that winter touch. With wind chill values right now between the teens and low 20s, it's about 10 to even 12 degrees cooler than what the actual air temperature is, but this is what we should prepare for. So extra layers certainly on your side for after school plans, or if you have to be out and about later this evening. There is going to be a sharp difference though once we make our way into the late hours due to an approaching wave that's going to give us some precipitation. And you notice there's a lot of colors on the map. We've got green moving towards the Ohio River Valley, some pinks in the middle, lending itself towards the Great Lakes region, and then snow off to the north. We will have a complete mixture of that as we make our way into the late evening hours. So from now through sunset, we're doing just fine. The evening commute is going to be okay. We've got smooth sailing right up until about 10 p.m. and that's when we start to pull in some of these showers. But it's all going to be dependent on where the temperatures lie to some of the concern across the region. We'll stop it here at 7 p.m. We still hold on to the activity to the west. We are in the freezing mark right around central and trying to be within a degree or 2 for eastern Massachusetts. So there's not much in the way of warmth, which is going to lend itself to some slick spots at the onset of this system. So by 10 to 11 p.m., you notice the pink is spilling in. For anybody traveling late tonight, especially for those outside of the 495 corridor, this is going to be some icy possibilities. Now, I don't think it holds for any longer than about a 4 to 5 hour window. So by 2, 3 a.m., a lot of this is going to be sweeping out of the way. And here's the best news. By the height of our morning commute, right around 6 to 7 o'clock, we're actually not only taking the precipitation away, we may just be warm enough to remove some of that slick risk. But any untreated surfaces, and let's actually include your front steps, especially if you're out through Worcester County and southern New Hampshire, probably the best bet to see some of these isolated slick spots. I really don't think it's going to be too much of a consideration once we go inside of 495, but tacking on some additional time is certainly going to lead to less of a headache as we go into Wednesday's drive. By the time we go into tomorrow afternoon, we got partly to mostly sunny skies, so things are going to be improving and quickly. Low 50s are making a comeback and still a little bit of a breeze for the middle of the week, but really nowhere near the gusts that we had earlier today. Then we're turning the corner back into a rain chance, but the time is on our side for Thursday. The green wants to spill in towards the evening hours, so most of the daytime is shaping up dry, and that will carry us into about a 12-hour window. Again, damp pavement on the way for Friday morning. A lot of this wants to peel off to the east as we make our way into Friday midday, and with any luck, with the sunshine taking hold, we will actually get a touch of spring at the end of the week. The forecasted high is just shy of 60 degrees, but if we do officially check that off in Boston, that would be the new record. That was set back in 1990. We're very close to the records over in Worcester as well. And then we're going to turn back into yet another chance of storms heading in our direction for the weekend. So Friday afternoon is certainly going to be the winner of this stretch. We've got the showers likely lining up to the southern tier of southern New England from Saturday night into Sunday morning. Sunday seems to be the winner of the weekend, and the warmth carries us into early next week.
I'm Paula Ebben. This has been a WBZ News Update.